Shout out to Soda TV.
You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV, shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV. Soda TV, what up?
Hello, welcome to Soda TV.
Soda TV, shout out.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. Yeah, we back. Most definitely back. I'm going to ask you, like always, to like, share, and subscribe. And you see your boy here once again. You know, I just got on I'm lounging around the house. I got on the old jersey that didn't been washed and bleached on accident, and ran through there, and I got on the hat, and I'm in, you know, I'm chilling. So today is something different. It's more like a review, and it's great for these times. It's regarding the lady in Chicago that was punched multiple times like a robot, and then her son being instructed to kill the puncher, right? Charleston White spoke on it, and this is the only explanation that I agree with. You feel me? You feel me? And I know it's a me thing because of all the posts and the, you know, and I wanted to stay, I try to stay away from topics like this that get too political, because it sparks outrage, especially with women. This right here particularly, you know, but I had to, when Charleston White dropped his, I had to come on here. Man, that dude, he laid it down. He laid it down. And I need to try to be soft with this, right? Now, I don't know what happened before that video. They only showed us 45 seconds, approximately 45 seconds of a dispute. They showed us the part where, you know, he was basically telling her, just get your stuff and leave, and just get it and go. What happened before that, don't none of us know, which is probably the argument, right? Well, who started it or how it started is what we don't know, or whatever. We just know that he tell her, just leave, and she, you feel me? So we gonna get into how Charleston White laying it down. He's saying that everyone was wrong but the kid. Who agrees? Wholeheartedly, without a doubt. I got to start off this before women start blackballing me. He was dead wrong for punching her. Dead wrong. That's how you got to approach this. He was dead wrong for punching her, right? But I was asleep. I was damn near about to go to sleep the other night, and I'm like, for real, I'm like, I wouldn't have wanted my mother to be engaging in an argument with dude, because I know that what I would have had to do without my mother's instruction. But regardless of whether I was with my mother or not, I wouldn't have wanted my mother to act like that. You know, if it, whatever the argument was about, the worst case scenario, I would have wanted my mother to walk off, to avoid, you feel me? Charleston White basically coming like, from a down south perspective, you don't go back and forth with a man you don't know. I agree. And he said you don't go Especially you don't go back and forth with a cursing man, because you see that the tension is building. You see what it's about to build. And Charleston White basically saying, like, a woman with her intuition, she sees the disaster coming. And that I agree too much with that. Like, you know, she was sitting there as a willing participant in arguing. That's what we've seen. A willing participant in arguing. And that's the wrong and that's the only wrong she gets. She's not. We've said less than one word about, you know, she's not guilty of a million things, like, you know. So we don't need the victim role here. We don't need it. She was wrong. He was wrong. The only person that wasn't wrong in my eyes is the kid, and the kid gonna forever need help. We all know that. Like, beyond and regardless of the help he get, usually that help for real, that stuff they make y'all pay for, that counseling and that stuff, a lot of that stuff really for real doesn't really help versus the money you spending. You know, it makes you feel comfort and stuff, but does for a lot of people, does it really work? A lot of people get done with those therapy sessions and, man, they still the same way they was. Let's be 1,000. So who knows how that boy is going to turn out in Chicago. And Charleston White questioned how he had access to that gun. That's one that I'm not going to touch on. Like, why did he have access to the gun? I'm not going to question that on this channel, because however he had access to it, I would have wanted him to have access to it, and he needed access to it. But Charleston White is basically, you know, who knows? I can't say why he asked that question, but maybe it was along the lines of how she is handling her weapon, right? Because it's legal. I never had a legal weapon in my life. All of my weapons from when I was a little kid was illegal. But I don't. So I don't know the ramifications of having a legal gun. But obviously, Charleston White coming from a not handling proper or whatever. You know, this blunt little, I'm still smoking it. On this channel, we smoke little blunts. We don't smoke what you call it, but we smoke a little. But yeah, man. Yeah. So everybody was definitely wrong but the kid. That is, again, that's my opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and say this is the truth, and that's my opinion, I guess, you know. And leave your comments, please. I want to hear what you think. Please share this if you will. Like and definitely subscribe. And we'll be back at you.